Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go? Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
Cincinnati Reds.
Just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Hunter Green. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every fourth or fifth day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Larkin sends it to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. And now the opening day lineup for the Giants. Chris, this is a franchise and a fan base that are itching for more success.
No question about that, Boog. Just one season with a winning record over the last 8 years, which is a big come down after winning 3 World Series titles between 2010 and 2014. Who knows? Maybe 2025 will have some fireworks in the Bay Area.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K. Now the left fielder. The 1-1. Headed down the line. Makes the catch, inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And today on the hill, Juan Marichal. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati,
for
Barry
Reds,
Larkin.
The shortstop, number 11.
Right side. And it gets by him.
Rough start to the inning for the defense. On the mound, he's thinking he's got the first out on a simple ground out, but that error changes everything. Now it has the makings of an inning where the offense can apply some pressure and try to make something happen.
Eric Davis digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Man at first, one away. Look out! Boom, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the veteran first baseman, Tony Perez. 2 on, 1 out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And delivers outside.
A really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Reggie Sanders in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. In now for the Reds, Reggie Sanders.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Johnny Bench, the next to hit for the Reds. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one fouled off.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Cincinnati, all set for the start of the inning. Willie Mays digging in now.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here's the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Number 44.
And 1-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Second inning here, no score. That one ripped. Done. Going back. Way back there and gone. His first homer of the year, and the Giants have the lead now. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And he takes a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This to third, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Batting ninth.
First and second, 2 outs. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Juan Marichal.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
First and second, 2 down here on opening day. Cut on and lifted in the air. Sanders makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Adam Dunn.
Number 46.
The 1-1. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Now this is in the air down the line. Nolasco on the move. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-2. Ellie falls victim to the K.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball is often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Next for Cincinnati, Hunter Green. In the air out towards right center. And Thompson makes the play. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the Giants 1 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Hank Thompson steps into the box. And that's downstairs. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And now it's filled up. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting,
Willie Adames stands in. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a high chopper and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And they'll do it again. One out, base is empty.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So a man at first. Barry Nolasco will hit next. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Ball to strike. That one fouled off. Adames at first, 1 gone. And that is downstairs. It's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's a big power threat. Willie Mays. And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break otherwise. You're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And up next for San Francisco, Willie McCovey. Just missed. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Two on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Giants leave a couple, but they're on top 1-0. bottom of the inning.
Leading
And now the
off for
shortstop,
Reds,
Barry
the
Larkin.
shortstop, number 11.
The other way. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 44.
Eric Davis, the next to hit for the Reds. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one inside, and it's 2-1.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
So digging in, Joe Morgan. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And strike two. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence. The throw into second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Tony Perez. And a count 1-2.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hitter up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Monty Irvin. Foul ball there. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And here is Matt Chapman. 1 down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Slider misses outside. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And a ball evens the count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's the pitcher, Juan Marichal. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Giants leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Reggie Sanders.
Number 16.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And there's a ball.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now, Johnny Bench. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air. Adames. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, number 46.
Now the left fielder, Adam Dunn. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day.
Nope, that's inside.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Emilio Pagan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Rogers also throwing. Inside, just missed. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is filled up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting,
and up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. Runner at first with no outs here. Grounder might be two. De La Cruz to second. Now over to Perez. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the left fielder. 2 outs. That one missed. The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Willie Mays makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting. Pitcher.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot. Chamber Candelario.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Blue, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Just misses with that one. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses there, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So the lineup flips over, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Barry Larkin. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Hit in the air, left field. Nolasco brings it in for the 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Giants 1 and the Reds 0.
Now pitching
Emilio Pagan into the game.
Number
just trying to keep
22.
this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and here is Willie Mays.
Willie Mays.
The 1-1.
Hey.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Willie McCovey now at the plate. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now batting.
Monty Irvin steps to the dish now. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Here's a 1-1. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 on, 1 out. Now, Matt Chapman. And that one misses up and in. Ball 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Three and two. Patrick Bailey on deck for San Francisco. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. Out number 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job getting out of the jam.
Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Eric Davis.
Number 44.
And a count 1 and 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And now, Joe Morgan. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. And a base hit up the middle.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Perez.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, that's a base hit. Morgan on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Nerdhead assemble!
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Breaking ball inside, and a count 2-1. Two outs. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Giants 1 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alexis Diaz.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 43, Alexis Diaz.
At the plate,
Leading
Juan
off for
Marichal.
San Francisco, pitcher Juan Marichal.
Check swing, called strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Rob Dibble up and throwing for Terry Francona. Mole, the lefty, warming up as well. And that misses off the outside edge.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Hank Thompson digging in now. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Good eye in that spot. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's a laser base hit.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day
Willie
long,
Adames.
and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next, Willie Adames. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Thompson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Here's the pitch, runner on the go. There's a ball. Tag, save. Benches throw too late.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Man at second. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. And they get Adames for the out.
Now batting, number 28.
Now the left fielder. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And fouled off.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Willie Mays getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Miller getting loose as well. That one drilled left field and foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Gunn swings, drives one, deep right field. Mays going back, tattooed and gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 3-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. That might be the toughest pitch to hit a home run on. Same side thrower as the hitter, inside part of the plate. That front door breaking ball, it'll make you flinch a lot of times. So to stay in there and get through it the way he did, an incredible piece of hitting.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Just off the outside edge.
Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
There's a swing and a drive. Stretches out and hauls it in.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Austin Hayes.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Next offering misses down and away.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the seventh. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bangs off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The relay, and he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Juan Marichal done for the afternoon, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for San
So the
Francisco.
Giants with a new pitcher on the hill,
Number
Ryan
74.
Walker.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Barry Larkin. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
So 2 down now, and here is Eric Davis. Tying run at the plate.
That's a ball.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds get one back on this solo dinger. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back,
Reds.
and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Number
Scott
58.
Barlow.
Scott Barlow.
Willie
Leading
McCovey
off for the
digs in
Giants,
now.
First baseman, number 44.
Ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. Into the top deck and out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Monty Irvin, the next Giant to hit. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
This one in the air. Morgan drifts towards it. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
One down, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Next to hit, Patrick Bailey. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Popped up. De La Cruz. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan.
Second baseman, Joe.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tony Perez, the next to hit.
Number 24.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Reds trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the right fielder, Reggie Sanders.
Number 16.
Two outs. And now 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a foul out of play. Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Reds go down quietly. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. So now a pinch hitter, Orlando Cepeda.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Tony Santillan up and throwing. Rogers warming up as well. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Slider misses outside. Rip to third. Over to Perez. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Thompson to hit now. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the 9th. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Willie Adames.
Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Adames. Here's the pitch to Adames. On the ground, right side. Morgan on to first. And they get Adames for the out. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Giants 4 and the Reds 1. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Rob Nen. A chance at his first save of the year. Here's the Reds catcher, Johnny Bench. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Did not go.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And that one is downstairs. And the count's full. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Man at first, nobody out. Next for Cincinnati, Adam Dunn. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
He's 2 outs away. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Next pitch misses.
Outside.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's the ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Jerry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Jerry Hairston Jr.
And for a pitcher, he can swing it a little bit, Boog.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nen is just 1 strike away. And that's way high. And that's ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Three-two. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.